was you thought the beauty standard was actually good because you were saying, I'm really saying that it's like keeps you a healthy weight. You're like, why is it bad that it's slim though? Because that's healthy. Like, it's better than being too thin or too fat. Like, that's good. And then I explained, yeah, it is fine to be like it should be that you're just a healthy weight for you. But the problem is that you've got all those other things that come with it, like the pointing out of the magazines and the stuff on Instagram and all those other things that come with it. And then that made you realise, oh yeah, that's not a great way to get a society to be healthy. That's like the worst thing. It creates more eating problems. And actually, I even wonder if, not obviously the only reason, but a lot of people are obese and overweight, and we have an obesity problem because of eating disorders. I think that a lot of obesity is disordered eating. And like a lot of my clients who are very overweight, I would say have disordered eating, like problems, real bad emotional eating problems. There was something in here actually that I'd written down about that people, that people they watch TV and eat loads at the same time because it takes their mind off their problems. And I think that's a lot of what overweight people do, is they maybe have lots of anxiety and problem, and then they'll sit and watch TV and eat loads of food because they think it makes them feel better. And then all the guilt comes and they feel shit, and then they're like, fuck it, I'm just going to eat more. So a lot of it's actually mental and emotional problems.
Yeah, so the guilt comes afterwards.
Yeah.
So there's an unconsciousness about watching TV and eating at the same time.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it is emotional eating. Like most of the clients I've had who, when they say go off track on their diet, it's normally coming from an emotional stress point. Like, I was feeling really shit, so I just had a bag of chocolate buttons. And it's like, that to me is a disordered problem. Which you could say is created by the beauty standards, I don't know, but like I think it is also for the overweight people trying, have the mental issues as well.
Yeah, I can see how there's a kind of epidemic of disordered eating and body dysmorphia from having all of these things shoved down your face so much. And I guess those problems, they're less problematic within men, which they definitely are less problematic within men. There's nowhere near the amount of anorexia.
Yeah.
I think there's probably even more obesity in women. I don't think there's quite as much as men. But maybe that's because men aren't focusing on those things because it's not
shoved in their face.
Not in the media, yeah.
And there is also, I know we said it's not all that, but there is the beauty standard for men as well, as in women need to look a certain way for men. There is also that as well, that you see... you're kind of taught growing up that maybe you'll be, and this is all just through movies, TV programs, that the successful, slim, beautiful girl will get more male attention, and you see that in films and stuff. And even there's films where you see the fatter girl doesn't get the attention and is bullied and stuff, and so you think, I better look like that because I'll be more accepted by men, and more men will like me if I'm that. And it's such an important thing for women, like, to be accepted by men as well.
It's a funny one because it is a harsh reality as well. Like, there are very good reasons why men go for slim girls with, say, big boobs and bum, for example, from an evolution point of view. There's a good... I remember a lot of podcasts that talk about it. There's reasons for those things because those women are likely to produce you more really babies, healthy offspring and stuff like that. So unfortunately, that is something that's there, and it's not necessarily a fault of man, but men are attracted to those things. So women, it will be more, chosen if they have those things. But the flip side of that is that I think that men who understand that should not try and prioritise those things, because those sorts of things are superficial, egotistical things that if you can try and turn your attention away from them, you'll solve problems in the world. By putting beauty on a pedestal, and all men putting beauty on a pedestal, it creates the need for women to be beautiful, which creates all these problems within the media, which creates the bad diet and the disordered eating, and it's a terrible thing. So even though I, as a man, want to and am attracted to certain bodies and looks within women, I should try my hardest not to put it on a pedestal. So if I see a beautiful girl, it's within my best interest to dismiss the beauty almost, to not put it on a pedestal.
And just put the personality.
And put the personality on a pedestal instead. Far, far better thing to be doing. And you would create a lot of... If all men could attempt to do that, and believe me, it's difficult to do, it would be very, very useful for the way that the world operates. Mm-hmm.